Hey, Patrick, can you hear me all right? Can anyone hear me?
Loud and clear.
Sweet. Thank you.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello. Everybody got me?
Hello. Yep.
Looks like loud and clear.
Who's in there with you, Rebecca?
Oh, you guys are muted. That's why. I get it.
That's Annie. Okay.
They don't
There they
really.
are. Not muted anymore.
Hi, Annie.
Hey, Sebastian. Is it okay if my dog watches?
Has he been has he been read in this NDA?
I don't believe so.
No, this is a public hearing. He's good.
Hey, go boy. Go boy.
Hello, friends.
Hey, go to church. Hey, Chris. Good to see you.
Likewise.
Hi, Emily. Supriya, how you doing?
Hello.
Hi.
I talked
Hello,
to Brad,
everyone.
I talked to Brad earlier. He was a hard maybe. He said he may or may not be under a furnace.
Is Jason available?
I know he's attending the meeting later, but he's not here.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we know that he always is.
Mhm.
So I would assume if he was going to be here, he would be here by now. He might be joining us a little later, but
Okay.
Oh, we have enough. We have enough to vote, right?
Three's good for a quorum, right?
you do have a quorum.
All right.
All right. Are we live or this is a recorded session?
So it's recorded, but what we'll do is that when you're ready to go, you'll start and then we'll just cut out everything beforehand. And that way it'll have like the green screen and then the meeting and then it'll end.
Okay. Are you managing all of that?
Yes.
Okay. You're the one in charge. All right, good. I
Is
did
it-
talk to
Is there
I
any?
I talked to Wally. He said he might be able to make it. He might not, but so it's 4:02. I think we can probably get going. I only have a short time in between conference calls myself. So, all right. So, you want to start it or do I have to start it off? I can just go and then we just remove the stuff before, right?
If you start it off, all votes need to be roll call.
Okay. All right. Town of Groveland, welcome. Planning board meeting Monday, April 7th, 2025 at 4 p.m. via Zoom. What is the wish of the board?
Motion to open.
Second the motion.
Motion made by Chris, seconded by Patrick. All those in favor?
Chris Goodwin, aye.
Patrick William, aye.
DJ McNulty, aye. So moved. Thank you. Yeah. So going forward, that's what we'll do as we vote or just say full name and yay or nay. All right. Our agenda is short and sweet today. We are here to talk about have a public hearing for the continued 2025 zoning changes, a public hearing in accordance to Mass General Law, Chapter 48, Section 5, to consider amendments and additions to the zoning bylaw as follows. Number 1, add Section 4 to be titled Multifamily Overlay District to Article 6, Overlay Districts to comply with state law. Number 2, to add a new paragraph G to Article 3, Section 3, description of the district boundaries, to add multifamily overlay district, also known as MVOD. And number 3, to amend Article 3, Section 1, paragraph B, zoning districts identified, to add multifamily overlay districts. Wish of the board? We can entertain a motion to open public hearing.
I see. So moved.
Seconded.
Motion made and seconded to open the public hearing on the 2025 zoning changes. All those in favor?
Chris Goodwin, aye.
Patrick Molina, aye.
DJ McNulty, aye. Thank you. All right, so we met last week. We know that there was a little hiccup with our agenda, so we had to put this on here for today. We went through with Emily and Supriya last week. They went over the changes. I think we're up to date there. I'll give Emily or Supriya a chance, or Rebecca. Does anyone have anything additional that needs to be added that we missed, or edits that are we in the final draft?
Yes, I think the draft dated April 2nd was the last final draft that was sent to Rebecca. I don't know if that's the one that was distributed. It was just missing a colon from the previous draft. That's the only thing that's been added.
Okay. And I have the April 2nd draft was in our minute meeting packet. So Patrick and Chris, if you guys have those, that's what's the current. And Eric, I mean, Rebecca, unless that's something different then.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Just making sure that the current draft that we got in our meeting packet that is dated April 2nd is the most up-to-date memorandum from Innes Associates.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So the three of us were there. Jason's not here today, but the three of us, we went through the changes. There were no significant changes that were made from before. We had made our selection of the district. We know that the verbiage is up to date, up to snuff. Rebecca's happy. Annie's happy. I think everybody's happy. Is everybody happy? Rebecca, on your end, are you happy?
I think it works. I think we got some good language. I think that the district makes a lot of sense. I think that the planning board put a lot of effort into selecting a location that would be best suited for the community. And I think that the design guidelines are also a great way for us to make sure that we're managing growth accordingly and making sure that it fits in with the characteristics of the community. So I think you've definitely done your due diligence as you've had multiple hearings on this matter. And I think that it's been great to have Innes Associates on board to help us guide through the actual language for the zoning and make sure that we are in compliance with being requested from EOHLC. And hopefully we can put together a good presentation for the chairman to present at town meeting, and the townspeople will agree.
Awesome. Perfectly said. Thank you very much. And I'll reiterate that. Emily and Supriya, great work on this. So really appreciate the collaboration, and hopefully we can, we'll bring this to town meeting and see what the townsfolk have to say. So with that, I want to entertain a motion to, we don't have anyone else on here for public hearing. So there's no other, I don't have to open it up for, again, last public comments. We can close public hearing, I think is the next step. We close public hearing and then we can place a vote after that. So,
With that, I'll move to close the public hearing on the continued 2025 zoning changes.
Seconded.
motion made and seconded to close public hearing on the 2025 zoning changes. All those in favor?
Patrick Molina, aye.
Chris Goodwin, aye.
DJ McNulty, aye. So moved. Thank you. All right, we'll get that part out of the way. Now, next steps, Rebecca, correct me if I'm wrong. We just have to vote to accept the language forward, and then we just need to vote for recommend favorable for town meeting, correct?
That is correct.
Should we follow the language that's in the agenda? Just do, like, is that the right way?
That was gonna be my question too, just point of order. Should we do as written on the agenda, all 3 points in one motion, or does they need to be separate motions for each one?
I think we can do all three in one motion, correct, Rebecca?
I think you can as well. The way that we have it proposed for annual town meeting is one article. So it is one article number, so they will be voting and the motion will include all three of them. So I believe that your motion could resemble the same.
Okay, sounds good.
That makes sense. So I'll move then to one, add section 4 to be titled multifamily overlay district to Article 6 overlay districts to comply with the state law. 2, to add a new paragraph G to Article 3, Section 3, description of district boundaries to add multifamily overlay district MFOD. And 3, to amend Article 3, Section 1, paragraph B, zoning districts identified to add multifamily overlay district MFOD.
Seconded.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor?
Patrick Molina, aye.
Chris Goodwin, aye.
DJ McNulty, aye. Thank you very much. And then I guess I can make a motion to recommend planning board recommend favorable for these zoning changes for the annual town meeting.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, motion made and seconded. All those in favor?
Chris Goodwin, aye.
Patrick Molina, aye.
DJ McNulty, aye. So moved. Rebecca, anything we missed on that? Anything we need to add?
No, I think you've got it covered.
Excellent. Thank you very much. All right, town planner update.
There's nothing at this point in time. I did find the additional information in relation to Billis Way for some of the drainage review that was conducted under TEC. I do apologize again for the delay in getting that information. There were multiple different engineers that were part of that review process, and it has been a project that was permitted back in 2017 and is now finally wrapping up. So there was a lot of documentation to shift through. So I'll be sending that over to the board so that you have that information. And if there's any additional information or you'd like to put it on an upcoming meeting, we can discuss in further detail.
Excellent. Thank you. All right. Other items not reasonably anticipated at time of posting. Anything we don't know about? You guys have any?
none.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. Yeah, and I think going back, I guess I'll say it this way: we are up to snuff, copacetic for all of our other zoning changes and articles that are going forth. Because in front of town, we have select board meeting at 5 o'clock, right? And then they're just putting everything put forth for zoning, right? For all the zoning layouts and everything else. So we're good to go. There's nothing outstanding. We have everything, all our ducks in a row. No issues. Cool. I see head shaking. So cool.
Correct. Yes, the warrant should be posted at the select board meeting this evening. That being said, all of the documents that we are required to have on file with the town clerk will be posted the same day as the warrant. So all of the zoning language, the map, and anything in relation to any of the laying out of and acceptance of the public ways that we had voted on as well should all be with the town clerk when we post. So we are finalizing all those details and making sure we have all of that documentation ready to go. So we are pretty organized and hopefully there will be no issues, but we're pretty much certain that we should be all set. And we're hoping to have the select board post the warrant for April 11th, which will mean that's the date that we'll actually post it, which gives us a little bit of wiggle room because April 14th is the official deadline that we have in order to post prior to the April 28th town meeting date.
Perfect. Awesome. Love to hear it. Thank you. Next meeting, tentatively, April 15th. We'll see. I spoke with Annie last week, and as of right now, I don't think there's anything we can discuss. I was going to leave it up to you guys. We have what is it called? The plan.
The master plan.
Master plan.
Master plan.
Yeah, the master plan to kind of discuss that, something Brad had brought forth. So we have nothing. Do we keep the meeting and we can talk, put that on the agenda and have that discussion now? Or I know it's a busy season for a lot of people. We have summertime that probably gets a little quiet as well. What do you guys, we'll keep it. It's going to be on the books in case anything happens. But if nothing comes up, do you want to keep that and have the meeting? Or would we push that out till, June, late June or into July when it's a little even more quiet, depending. We'll be through the town meeting and stuff,
Well, is it our concept to continue to generally meet second and fourth, or first,
Second and third.
and
First
third,
and
or
third.
second and fourth each month, just to, have the date on board if people are doing things, and then there's a meeting, available so that they can, come in front of the board. We don't have to, they don't necessarily need to be long meetings.
Yeah,
and certainly if
correct.
there's nothing going on, if there's nothing that comes up, like we could always cancel one. It'd probably be better to have them and be able to take them off the books than to need them and put them on the books.
Yep,
Would be my feel.
I agree. Chris, you agree?
Yeah, agreed.
Cool. Well, so about the scheduling, when I did talk to Wally, I think that, I don't know, is traveling Tuesdays sometimes are more difficult. I don't know if that's a further discussion we could have. I know it's been working well for us so far,
Right.
but it's something we can keep in the back of our minds. I think, I don't know what day, he didn't give me any days that were a better day of the week anyway. And it's not that's not guaranteed. So we'll keep it as following. So we'll do our next meeting is tentative for April 15th, 2025. And with that, I think we can close out unless there is any other comments or questions, concerns from any of you.
I have none.
Nothing here.
Awesome. Again, thank you, Emily and Supriya, for all your hard work, and Rebecca as well, Annie, and to the board. I appreciate it. Another year in the books, and now we'll go to town meeting and we'll be able to put all this stuff forth and see what happens. So thank you. Anyone want to entertain a motion to adjourn?
Yeah, I would just want to echo that as well. I mean, everybody's done a lot of work, and especially Annie and Rebecca, like all throughout the year. Every time we've got something going up, it's always rapid response, well
Mhm.
thought out, well put together, and it makes our jobs a lot easier. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, likewise.
Yes. Agreed. Awesome. Thank you. All
I
right.
guess with that, move to adjourn the meeting today and until April 15th, 2025.
Second.
All right. Motion made and seconded to adjourn on Monday, April 7th at 4:16. Motion made and seconded. All those in favor?
Patrick Molina, aye.
Just good one. Aye.
DJ McNulty, aye. Thank you all very much. Thanks, Groveland, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Nice, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, Rebecca.